Five. Hello, YouTube. I am Goddess Just Be. And today we're going to be talking about the difference between being guarded and having healthy boundaries. Now, those of you that are new to my life, new to me being here, I want to let you know, first of all, this is not my normal time being early live, so I might have some new people, but nonetheless, my chosen ones, they're going to come. Maybe they're at work and they used to be coming out at 4 o'clock. But the day before yesterday, we talked about harnessing the eclipse energy. We talked about it in an effort for you to understand your old habits that are not serving you. There was an eclipse energy that was present that became fully present. It was present before the 17th and came fully present on the 17th of September. So even after the eclipse, the energy still is present. And with the energies or the powers that be actually work, how they actually work is they prepare you for your evolution, for you to evolve, because you must evolve. All things are energy, frequency, and vibration. And we just get into know aspects of God here, right? And so that's why I talked about harnessing the eclipse energy, and I taught you different ways of practices of how you could get out of your old habits. Because life is preparing you for this, and you're going to want to pay attention to this. You're going to want to listen to this here. Because past it in all of the chaos and all of the illusions outside of you ain't preparing you really. That's just stuff to occupy you and keep you trapped up in a program. You're gonna want to sit down with yourself at one point during one of these eclipses when a chosen one comes to you and tell you aspects of what's happening to you and through you, so you could get to know God. So you could be ready for the shifts, right? The shift only happens within. This is internal. This is esoteric knowledge. And then on yesterday, I told you all about the healthy boundaries. And some of the people yesterday evening when we spoke about healthy boundaries here in the Interbeing Church, some of the people like, oh, boundaries, oh, lie. I got boundaries, like, right? And so those are the people that may have a little bit too much about it, because everything is about a healthy balance. Then there were others who were quiet. You could hear a pin drop at certain moments in the live on yesterday, because then there's others who have no boundaries, like, right? All things are two sides, and this represents God, right? The author and finisher, the beginning and the end, the giver of life, and that which take it away. And so everything gonna have balances or two sides in this matrix, right? The people who have no boundaries, and then they're gonna have the ones that have too many boundaries, so to speak. But we're supposed to be in balance. Like, right? Everything's about a healthy balance. Just like our health elements, you have hypothyroidism when you're not living or speaking in your truth. You talking too much. You lying to yourself and to others, or you ain't talking at all. You just mute. And you holding on to your self-expression, and you're not allowing yourself to be free. But in the middle of that throat chakra lies your healthy balance. Your potential of hydrogen, even your body, as it pertains to potential of hydrogen, needs to be in healthy balance right there in the middle, 7.35, to be a healthy person. Your blood, right? Your saliva, your urine, everything. Everything that flows from you is about a healthy balance. So when we were talking yesterday about boundaries, boundaries are about balance. So today, to bring them boundaries in full balance, I want to talk to you. And the title of this video is going to be guarded, being guarded versus having healthy boundaries. So we're going to talk about being guarded, too guarded, right? Too guarded that you can't allow for flow. Because that ain't healthy, balanced energy either. And this is going to be very, 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 these 3 videos, watch these 3 videos on my YouTube channel, because it's going to be very, very important when I hit you with the next video that's coming at 4 o'clock on Freestyle Friday. When I teach you about these 2 moons that's affecting your energies in motion, right? Hey, for 56. Thank you. Peace, Goddess. Thank you for being here. All right. So I just want to get this out. Thank you for the love on my channels. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for the shares. Hey, Miss B, I'm here at a different time. Thank you for holding down over there on YouTube, Miss B. So let us begin. Guarded versus healthy boundaries. And we're going to come from the biblical text Proverbs 4:23. Before I read the biblical text, when we do biblical text, we always share numerology. So what we do with numerology is we get the energy of this particular scripture. We have a 4 plus a 2 plus a 3. And what we do with those numbers is we add them up to get to the single digit number. We have a 4 plus a 2 plus a 3. Anybody know how to add that up? 4 plus a 2 plus a 3. What do we get? Anybody? Anybody know how to remember how to add from school? Hey, Joyce. Good, great afternoon. So happy to be here. Thank you for being here, Joyce. Anybody? TF says 9. P says 9. Casper. Oh, Casper, you here early too? Casper says 9. 9, 9, 9. 9. 9 is the number of what, chosen one? Do you remember? Do you know numerology? Because everything in that biblical text is teaching you about energy, frequency, and vibration. This here number has a frequency about it, the number 9. Harnessing the eclipse energy, when we talked about that, we were coming from a place of 5. That was about change and chaos. When we talked about the healthy boundaries, we were coming from the energy of 6. That was about harmony within. But now, number 9, what does that mean? Anybody? The number of completion, Joyce says. That's it. I am complete. I am complete. The highest single digit number, right? 9. Remember that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember that? We talk about 9. We talk about 9 months to carry that child. 9 eat the hair on the dominant trait in this matrix. 9 eat their beans. 9, the number of completion. 9, the DNA strains coil up to the number 9. 9. 9 lives that the cat supposedly have. 9. 9. The highest single digit number representing completion. So what does that tell us? Proverbs 4:23 is about to tell us a scripture that is showing us an energy of completion. They're hidden jewels in the biblical text, chosen one. But he who has an ear, let him hear. Sometimes pastors don't have the ear. I'm just saying. And it reads, above all else, guard your heart. For everything you do flows from it. I'm going to read that again. Above all else, guard your heart. For everything you do flows from it. But if you have boundaries and you're too guarded, it blocks your growth. So this goes back to church days. Remember in church where we just love our enemies and go make them a cake and all of this here? That ain't an expression of guard and heart, because even the heart chakra, you have to have a healthy balance, because God gave you the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. But as it pertains to relationships, which stems from the heart, all of this is just relationships. Y'all here supporting me because of a relationship, right? Relationship with money, relationship with health. Everything in this matrix is really bringing us to a healthy relationship. As it pertains to relationships, there are some people that are too guarded, and they call this boundaries. They're lying on their low self. I have to share with you the ways that you know that you're too guarded, chosen one, because your heart, that means your heart space ain't in flow. You could guard your heart so much that you just holding on, not letting love in, but at the same time not letting love out. And this is why in the matrix we have heart disease being the number 1 silent killer, because the heart chakra space is supposed to be the energy that is powerful enough to open up the crown chakra, throat chakra, first eye, and the chakra pools below, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plex. So there should be no sickness and disease in the matrix if your heart is as light as a feather. If your heart is not guarded. So we're talking about today the matters of the heart. Above all else, guard your heart. For everything you do flows from it. Yesterday we were talking about Cardi B not having healthy boundaries as it pertains to the guy Offset, right? Guard your heart. A guarded heart is rooted in fear. Fear is low frequency. Number one, a guarded heart. This is a way you know that your heart is guarded because you operate from fear. Rooted in fear. Oh, I'm writing backwards, so it look a little sloppy. Rooted in fear. Number one, that's how you know. And the reason why it's rooted in fear, everything you do in relationships is rooted in fear, is because you got some trauma up in there that you never dealt with. This is going to be important, chosen one. I hope you paying attention and taking notes here. Hey, wake up. Hey, Alpha. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, Vanessa. So you allow past trauma or hurt to build up walls inside of your heart because you decided you wanted to guard your heart too much. Yeah. I got to protect this thing. I can't let nothing get in. But I also can't let my love flow and get out. Is what you're doing. So you're the type of person you avoid being vulnerable at all costs. So an example of that is somebody trying to get close to you, you pushing them back. That's number one. Because what? You got a heart that's rooted in fear. That ain't boundaries. I'm telling you the difference between being guarded and having boundaries. No, you call it boundaries, but no, you guarded and you extra guarded. You got a K9. You got barbed wires. You got security around your heart because of what you've been through. 'Tis the season to release that fear, to work on that trauma, because what is about to hit us, what is hitting us now, is causing a massive wake up in this lane. A lot of people are feeling irritable right now. A lot of people are tied into their emotions. A lot of people right now on an emotional roller coaster right now and don't understand the forces and the powers that be that's trying to release them from this hole and this guard on this thing called this heart. Because the heart is the awareness space, the I am space. And it should not be holding you in bondage. It's the way for you to be free. Guarded versus boundaries equals a heart that's rooted in fear. Number two, this is another way you know that your heart is guarded. There's an avoidance. There's an avoidance inside of you. It's a need for avoidance. Avoidance of connection. That ain't boundaries when you're trying to avoid connection. I'm talking to y'all, and I know I am. So you keep dismissing others. You keep a distance from them to avoid anything meaningful in your life. That's a guard. That's not boundaries. A lot of the chosen ones do that. Oh, I gotta protect my peace. I gotta protect. Who you protect? Why would God need to protect itself? God bringing on the just as well as the unjust. But when you at a place where you are in avoidance of a connection, it's awkward right in this way, but I'm gonna try to pull it off. Avoidance of a connection, you guard it, baby. That ain't the boundaries that I was talking about on yesterday. No, you just guard it. And you're using the word boundary to deflect from the fact that you're guarded and your butt hurt and you ain't work on no trauma and you didn't know she had to work. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. And so an example of this is when you're turning down dates with people. Oh no, I could never because he had a pinky toe. I couldn't go on a date with him. No, because he called me and it was 2 PM. Girl, could you believe that? Oh no, I'm not gonna go that way because he probably over there looking for me. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Hey. Yeah. Hey, Pat. Another way, an example for you to know that you're guarded is because you have this defensive energy. Like, where did you get that from? Defensive energy. Huh? Why are you so defensive? Why you always want to fight and wish somebody would? That's guarded. That's not boundaries. No. You prepared for emotional harm when you're defensive. Because you're thinking about your trauma and the things that you've already been through. Versus addressing them, you just ready. You ready to deflect. No, because if he don't ask me to go on a date in 3 minutes, then he don't like me. Then I'ma just block him. Anything so you can't express your true feelings. No, if he don't find me when I block him, then I guess that wasn't the one. Defensive. No, because why you can't pick me up at 5:10? You told me 5 o'clock. I can't do it. It's over. Defensive. Defensive people are deflecting from the fact that you cannot engage. You cannot express your authentic self. That's why you're so defensive. If you won't tell the truth and shame your lower self, you guard. I'm not going to be here long. You either get this and be inspired by this here, or I'm sorry about that. I forgot to turn my do not disturb on. You either get this here or not. I'm not going to be here long because the next video is what I really want to share. So the next one, number 4. Number 4 is going to be emotional isolation. Emotional isolation. These are the examples of when you are guarded versus having what we call healthy boundaries. You have this thing called emotional isolation. Because you don't want to let nobody in your heart space. You don't. This is the person that shuts themselves off from their emotional space. They rather talk about you about the day. Yeah. It's hard, huh? How was work? Oh, girl, no, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to be all right. Don't even worry about it. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. You're guarded. What's wrong? Nothing. Don't even worry about it. Nothing. You're guarded. You have emotional isolation. That ain't no boundary. That's your lower self. And it's time to rise up from that. And you do that just because you're trying to avoid pain. But you're the person that won't love the most. You're the person that want to love the most. You're guarded. But here's the crazy thing. You're guarding yourself from pain. But at the same time, you're guarding yourself from joy too. I have a course available on my website, Can I Love Again After the Trauma? It'll really, really help you in this area of your life when you're really guarded like this. You should tell the truth and shame your lower self. Most of the often than not, these are the type of people that are craving companionship, but don't even leave the house. They're guarded. Don't want to talk to nobody. They be afraid actually to talk to people. They don't even know what to say because they haven't been on a date in umpteen years to express themselves. Their throat chakra is so out of balance with them, those type of people, they're guarded. Guarded versus healthy boundaries are two different things. When you're guarded, you can spot all of the red flags, but you don't see none of the greens. I'm going to say that again because I know you're going to see this video. When you're guarded, you can spot all of the red flags, but you don't see no greens over there. And they have the same amount of greens as they do red because God is a God of order and instruction. So what do you do if you're in this place? What do you do in this place? You set intentions. You set intentions on how you're going to work first of all on your boundaries, your intentions. Because if, as I call one of these out, you and listening land on this replay on my YouTube, you're going to identify, wait, hold up, she just called out something that I do. If you are one of the four, you set intentions on this being an old habit and how you going to make this old habit new. I gave you an example of every last one of them. So maybe that'll mean for you to get out more. Maybe that'll mean for you to open up that heart a little bit more, to reverse whatever you held yourself hostage in. Because this is only you. This is only you. Life is only happening through you. Through you. You doing this. The reflections out there just moving to the rhythm of the beat of the word that is coming from you, because your word cannot come back to you null and void, which means if you're rooted in fear, oh, you got to find stuff in your matrix to be fearful of. That's how life happening to you. If you are in the avoidance of connection, guess what? You sitting out that word, everybody going to avoid connecting with you. It's okay. If you have this defensive energy, everybody going to feel like you trying to fight. Why are you trying to fight me? And then when you fight them too long, then, all right, you win. You won, because I ain't even here to fight. I was here to show you love, but you wanted to beat me up instead. If you in emotional isolation, what's wrong? Why don't you open up? What's wrong? And then the people you're stimulating in the environment gonna get tired of asking or beckoning you to open up. So you gotta do that work. You gotta save yourself out of this here slump, out of this choice, because we always choose, and we could choose. We're free to choose. And congratulations, you done chose bondage because you wanted to be too guarded. And you called this boundaries. Now you got to pull yourself out of your own rut by setting intentions, by identifying one of the four that you're doing to yourself, and free yourself from your own bondage. By getting rid of the habits that got you in one of these four of these ruts, and doing the thing that's going to excel you and evolve you for your greater good. That's going to bring you to a heart open space where it's balanced. Not foolish with your love, balanced with your heart. Like this text says, guard it with your heart. For everything you do flows from it. And so then after number 2, to correct this here, the thing after you set these intentions, you got to create accountability. And maybe that'll be somebody in your simulated environment, one person, a trustworthy person, trustworthy friend that can check in on you. Somebody that see you, that already know, girl, yeah, I could have been told you was rooted in fear. You ain't have to tell, you ain't have to listen to Daughters Just Be video. I saw that from you, day one. Because sometimes you got them friends that don't even tell you, but there's that one. If I was your friend, I'd be the one like, girl, look, we gonna work on that fear now. I'll be the one to tell you. Some of your friends ain't gonna tell you. But here's the thing about your friends. If you one of these four, you got a lot of friends that's one of these four with you. So that's not the friend to call upon. Don't call the friend that like, girl, I don't think you was hard enough. Don't call her. Don't call the drive-by friend, not that friend. Don't call that friend. Don't call I wish somebody would kind of friend. Don't call her. No, not her. Don't not her for this example. Matter of fact, tell her you're gonna check in with her later. You're doing something. Give you some space. Give you a little time to figure some things out. Because you only trauma bonding with her or him. You get you a real stand-up person. Real stand-up person, a trusted person. The alignment friend, not the out of alignment friend. If you don't even have this alignment friend, go find one that look like they in alignment and they look like they more pleasant, that's married, that's happy, that reeks joy. And they say to them, look, I'm doing some inner work. Would you just tell me what is the energy you think that I'm radiating? What am I giving off? You know? And after they tell you about yourself, hey, could you do me a favor? I mean, I know we're not close, right? You know, like that, but You see me sometimes in the boardroom, whatever. Could you hold me accountable? Could you point it out to me so I could? I'm really really trying to work on myself here. Could you kind of check in with me, and could you just like monitor me, like, and see if you see what you see? Because sometimes I'll be in here and I just be operating and I don't be seeing it sometimes. This is what you do when you really, really, really unaware of this here, that you so guarded. But see, when you're unaware, you be so busy being a victim that you don't realize that you didn't curse everybody out. You've been so busy being a victim that you didn't emotionally traumatize people. Because you were so busy being a victim and unaware, you just, man, I just be saying stuff. I didn't even know I said that. I gotta be real. Like, no, you gotta be guarded is what you say. And everybody ain't about your chaos. That's why when you guarded like this, you could hear crickets chirping. People come and they gonna leave your ass real fast. Money come, but it ain't gonna sit down, because prosperity don't sit down with this here type of energy. No. Healthy relationships don't sit down with this here type of energy. No. You guard it. You saying no. You saying away from me and you don't even realize it. This here will help you see you, help you be accountable for you. This is going to be very, very important as I move on at 4 p.m. Mountain Time today in the next video that I'm going to go live on. Because the powers that be that is present in this realm right now, and it's getting more intense every day, is about to create a chaotic shift. Dealing with mankind's emotions. Hey, Bluebird, thank you for being here. Good knowledge. I needed this. Create new, better habits. You're right about that. Hey, Miss V. The emotional world in this realm is about to really get chaotic. I'm telling you, these are the things that I know. With 2 moon energies in this realm, moon energy brings out that shadow work, that chaos. And baby, if you don't get to getting that shadow work done in no other season, it is time to do it now. With 2 moons, moon is feminine energy. You know how they talk about super moon and the big moon? Everything in this matrix, there's 2 of. Now you can fool around and find out. Warning always comes before destruction. You can fool around and find out why your mind all of a sudden starting to play tricks on you. Why all of a sudden your person might be feeling like, oh God, I'm losing my mind. Oh, why? Well, I'm nervous, but I just can't calm down. Why all of these thoughts are ganging up on me? What's going on? There's forces to be that's supposed to be helping you with evolution. But if you ain't doing the work, it's gonna be like chaos for you. But then there are others that are gonna be them did the work and had healthy boundaries about themselves, healthy balance, and allow for themselves to be aware in their heart space. And they're going to flow through it and be like, whew, I made it to the other side. Because the powers to be helped me upon my ascension journey. This is the same thing that happened with COVID. Those that were sick, that was low frequency, they checked out. They couldn't, they had underlining, they would say they had underlining diseases. So what you're saying in the spiritual realm is, oh, their chakra pools of energy wasn't flowing? Oh, okay. Because all chakra pools of energy have to flow. If they don't, you are gonna experience dis-ease and disharmony because they're tied to the organs in your physical body. Okay? Warning comes before destruction. And you see these numbers? Look at these numbers on these. Well, you can't see all of them. I'll call it out. 9. This is the smallest amount. Because this video is for you. I get it that I came at a different time. I get it that there's a replay and the many will see. I have 9 people on YouTube. I have 9 people. I have 9 people over here. I just had 9 a minute ago, but it just turned to 10. 9. Actually, a 9 is a rent. I have 150. I have 150,000 supporters. And look at how small all three platforms are right now. This message is massive, and it is for the chosen ones. It is not for everybody, because mankind broad is a way that leads to destruction, and many of them go follow it and flow. But the chosen ones emit a different frequency. The chosen ones come forward to hear what really is happening in this realm as it pertains to the assignment that they set for themselves, for their highest ascension. This is for highly vibrational beings to know. Manipulate this energy. Make sure you're not sitting there in your simulated environment being guarded. Have healthy boundaries, but being guarded and shielded from love and blocking your heart space is a no, chosen one, because it is the season to ascend. And these two moon energies that's present in this realm that's going to really be intense this weekend, it's going to show you. It's going to show you. So we're going to talk about that at 4 p.m. today. The two moons in this realm. Make sure you be here for that. Today is Freestyle Friday. I don't normally go live 2 times a day. I don't, but I'm going to do it today because I had to get this one out before I talked about the moons. So now when you get to the moon video, you'll have all 3 of these previous videos as to what the heck you need to be doing this weekend, because you need to be harnessing this moon energy, because this is gamma wave frequencies here to support you on your ascension to the Christ conscious phase in your life. And all you'll get an understanding. If you don't understand yourself, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay? Any questions? Any questions? It's time to remove the barbed wire that you call boundaries. It's time to release the K9 that you call boundaries. And it is time to operate in flow, in awareness, in your heart space. Because your heart is an electromagnetic form of energy. That's the healer. It heals you. It's your love that's healing you, chosen one. You got to fill up your cup with love so it can heal your body, so it can activate your dormant DNA, so it can purify your blood. This is the first miracle that you must perform, chosen one, on yourself. Renewing of the blood. This is why in the biblical text, the Helios Biblios, the Christ conscious one, said, don't call me yet. It is not my season yet. I had not been purified yet. And so the first miracle was performed at the wedding. We turn water into wine, symbolic of DNA activation within himself, within yourself, within ourself first. And that only happens when you open up that heart and love again. That's when the blood is renewed. It's not power in a sky daddy blood, chosen one. The power always been in your blood. The blood. The blood. What can wash away my sins? The blood. Oh, the blood has signed my name. The blood, chosen one. Your blood. You renewing your mind. You opening up your heart space. And thinking it not robbery to be equal with God. We don't get there being guarded. Hey, Momo, I love you so. Hey, I am that I am. Yeah, having healthy boundaries came up for me in meditation this morning. And then here you are talking about it. Yeah, alignment. I feel like I am a chosen one. Do I know? Also, thank you for these lives. You're so welcome. Wake up. I thank you for your time and energy. I enjoy your lives. Very soul resonating and appreciated. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa. If you feel like you are, then that means you are. That means you chose it. And I just did a video about you. We chose to be that expression when we came forward, when we were in the nothingness. We chose that. We chose this scene. We chose, like I chose this for me. Before, when I was in the when I didn't have my purpose, I chose this. And so when in choosing this, I chose it underneath the program of this here mind of mine. So I'm acting out what I chose. Yes. So if you believe that, Life just going to show you that because that's a thought that you have in your universe, in your mind. But yet there are others who chose to just come forth and just be part of the body of Christ. Just be kind of like students, like, right? Just be like supporters of the so-called chosen one. But it's all a game of life at the end of the day because we are the nothingness, is what I'm saying. We just the I am awareness. We ain't the person. We ain't the brain who's programmed. We not that. I am that I am. That's it. Tell him I am sent you. I am his awareness. I am ain't got no legs and arms. I am ain't got no degree. I am didn't go to no school. I am his energy, frequency, and vibration. I am, if we will say what I am, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon. Come on now. I am the periodic table of elements. I am. That's the I am. The forces, the air, the earth, the water, the fire. I am. That's the I am. It's not a person. But we come and participate in the matrix as a person. When we pick up religion, we pick up black and white, we pick up polarities, we pick up duality, we pick up all of that. We even pick up as God as being God and the devil. But God and the devil really is together collectively the I am. Because there's one God, one faith, one baptism. That's it. There's an illusion of separation, but it's all God. And so in our person, we got to go through the motions. We got to, excuse me, I'm teaching you this here because in our person, we got to go through the motion of stepping out of the body. They get it not robbery to be equal with God. Personhood is knowing God. The laws of God, fear and anger and jealousy and oh wait, I'm getting balanced. Wait, I'm optimistic. I'm faithful. I got passion. I got love. Getting to know the levels of the emotional world of God. And then when you get to that love and that passion, now you're conscious. Now you got a new frequency. But you're still in the person. You're still in the body. And the body only represents 0.01% of it all. Your I am, this is your 99.99 that you stem from. This is why greater is it that is in you, your I amness, your heart space, your awareness, than it that is in the world. But it depends upon where you are in your mind for you to be able to grasp this, because this is an emotional roller coaster. This is the levels of ascension. This is levels of being able to think. This is why the biblical text is he who has an ear. On your level, you might overhear. On your level over here, you ain't have no ear. No, you were blind. You couldn't hear. And that was okay. That was purposeful. Because when you got over here, then you had the ear and you were able to see. I see. Okay, now that I see, I need to get to know some more. Oh, I see what this means now. I see what this means. And you just keep on evolving. And then after you've seen and you collectively gathered all of it, now you're in Christ conscious mode, but you're still in the body. Now you got to be crucified. You got to let go of everything that you learned. This is what the crucifixion was all about. Christ conscious one ascending from the body was all about. If it be your will, take this cup from me. No. You gotta let go everything. All of them thoughts, because you never was that person. All that you picked up in personhood, you gotta let it go, because guess what? You never was that. You was just I am. Experiencing yourself. So in the meantime, in between time, when I come forward, I'm talking to all of them people. I'm talking to the people all the way over there on fear. All the people who all the way over here, they woke and they conscious, but they still in the body. And then I'm channeling every last one of them beyond matter course, because that's what you really all learn how to get to the beyond matter course. The beyond matter course linked in my bio on my website. Beyond matter course is a master course because it's going to teach you the mindfulness of the I am. It's going to resonate with everybody. I don't care what religion you was in. You know this I am. Because religion was supposed to be an illusion of separation too. keeping you in your purse and keeping you with something to go in the loops and bounds. But everybody can resonate with this here awareness, this here I am, this here infinite intelligence. You could call it different names, but we're talking about the same darn thing. We could call it God, we could call it spirit, we could call it a non-physical, we could call it source, we could call it whatever you want, but we're talking about the same thing, and that's what brings us all collectively together. I didn't plan to be here long. This video was about being guarded. For the people who love to spot the red flags, but can't see the green. The green flag's there. It's time for you to turn the other cheek and notice the green, though. Notice the good, though, in this matrix, because there is good. Because God has his matrix in balance. And my God is not wrong. My God did not mess up. You, in that season, just don't have the eyes to see the green. All right? I needed the reminder. Thank you. You're welcome. All right? I don't have, I really, hey, manners matter. I really don't have time to stay here long. I got orders to get out. So we're going to pray. Those of you who want to give to me my time, my energy, my information, it's offering time. Could you tap the screen? Could you share the live? Could you comment? Some type of heart emoji or something. If you want to give to me on my Cash App is God is just be. Cash App, God is just be. I am God is just be. Your whole life wisdom speaker. If you need me for lectures or speaking, if you need me for consultations, mentorship, check out my website, solitharypub.org. If you want to donate to my time and my energy, I appreciate every last donation that I get. Cash App, God is just be. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe to my newsletters and stay in connection or contact with me some type of way for when I do massive emails or lives to let you know the forces and powers to be of really important things that's happening in this realm to you, through you. Nonetheless, I'm about to get up out of here because I have a Freestyle Friday at 4 o'clock and I have some other things to do in between. Take a deep breath in. We about to breathe and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One last time. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Inner being, source energy, infinite intelligence, thank you for this live. Thank you for all that came forward. Even the nines here, the nines there, the nines there, letting us know that it is a number of completion and it tied full circle with the word today. Thank you for teaching us the difference between being guarded and having healthy boundaries. Thank you for now opening up our eyes that we're no longer paying attention to the red flags, but we see the plentiful green flags. And now with this newfound wisdom, this newfound knowing, we can balance our heart space. We can be accountable of ourselves. We can be more aware of ourselves, and we can operate in love. And love is the most powerful form of energy, because love is that I am. Love is that awareness. And love heals all. Type in the comment, heals all. Love heals all. Love heals all. All. Love heals all. You said, open up your heart. I bet your love gonna heal you. You broke, open up your heart. I bet your love gonna draw things to you. You tired? Love gonna give you energy. Love, my passion gives me energy to come here every day. That be love. That be love. Love, 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 love. What is the greatest commandment of them all? That you love the Lord thy God with all of your heart. The second even is that you love your neighbor as yourself. Love, love, love. Lord, love is not guarded. Love is healthy boundaries. This video was from my heart to yours. I'll see y'all at 4 p.m. Freestyle Friday giveaway. And we're talking about the 2 moons. Be there. Be there. Okay, bye. Mm-hmm. Yes. Love heals all. You right about that. I'm ascending. Yes, you are, baby. Be blessed.